so a really acute neck pain patients comes in, you have to be more sensitive with them, more careful with your assessment with them than you would for someone who's chronic or not too irritable. First time somebody comes in and they're really sore in the neck, they're not going to be able to lie in their tummy. Okay, so you're going to have to treat them. Sometimes you'll only be able to treat them in sitting, and if they're occasionally you'll be able to get them to lie down. Okay, so let's say we have got somebody who's very, very irritable, so what we do then is we treat them in long sitting. So what I do here is pop this up. We sit around in the shower. So say Sharon's very irritable neck, you would guide them and say that just very gently take your time, we'll get you to sit around in the bed. They're going to be splintered in their neck, they're not going to be moving, they're not going to be able to fill that gap because they're not going to be able to extend their cervical spine, so you'll need an extra pillow or two. Okay, a patient is probably about as far as you're going to get them, and you'll ask them how they're feeling and if they're reasonably comfortable there. So again, they should be comfortable, reasonably pain-free in this position. Go through the same assessments again, so you relax completely, so you're feeling the muscles, you're feeling down the spine, find out where the weak area is. In this position, you can do a little bit of manual traction. Okay, so you can do manual traction in different ways. My preferred way is, again, if you can get your hand in behind onto the occiput. Guide the patient back around into looking straight, and then a little bit of gentle pressure around the chin, and you're gently traction in the neck. Okay, so this is a very, very acute neck we've got in here. And then if that's comfortable, I would add in a little bit of chin retraction, because I get the patient to gently retract their chin, and this is the first exercise for them to do at home. And relax. So gently traction and add in a little bit of chin retraction. So some patients have very acute ones, very acute necks, this is all you'll be able to do with them. And relax. And one more. And relax. So generally you get very duration on what feedback you're getting from the patients, but generally we'll also do the tractions for about 5 seconds and go. And then the second exercise I would give them would be neck rotation, so gently looking over the shoulder. That's probably about as far as they'll be able to go day one if they're very acute and right. And left. And right. Okay, and then sit around for me again here for a second, Sharon. So then, has to be somebody who's very acute that you can't do an awful lot with, so a lot of treatment there is based on getting into the doctor and getting into the pharmacist or the doctor for medications and using it for pain relief. A not so acute person, a little bit less acute than a very acute one, we should be able to get them down into supine lying. So again, just give the patient a little bit of a hand, a little bit of guidance going down if they're very sore. And in that position, they should be comfortable. Okay, if they're not comfortable, you've got to get them up into long sitting or sitting over the side of the bed. So reasonably acute neck should be comfortable in this position, and then I would lift the veil up. Okay, you can be watching the patient. Sometimes if they're very sore, the vibrations of the bed in this position will be a little tolerate. Gives you an indication of how sore they are. And then again, I pop my hand in and I do some traction with them, some manual traction. Again, and then you get them to repeat their chin retractions, and what you'll find in this position, they'll be able to tuck in the chin a little bit further and push the head down into my hand. They'll be able to do a lot more because they're less irritable. And relax. And again. And then their neck rotations will be able to go a lot further because they're less irritable, so chin round as far as you can there. And left. And right. which leads you on to your pivums. So again, supporting the head, I would support the head with one hand or the other. Say we're going in for the right C2-3 here. So I would go in, find the joint and the segment that we want to work on. Okay, so that's it there. And then you can do, there's a variety of pivots you can do. Supporting the head with your tummy is a good idea, and then gently side flexing. This is a side flexion pivot to the right of the right C2-3. Relax the head completely, Charlotte. So I'm feeling with the tip of my middle finger, so I want to feel the movement of the joint at the back of the neck closing down there, and you try to keep relaxed as you can, John. Generally the patient will stay more relaxed if you have them well supported with your hands in your tummy. So we're looking at it middle of the road in regards of how sore they are here. And then you might want to take them a little bit more into side flexion. And work them there. You treat them with your pivums, repetitions as you think is appropriate, and then you reassess them in sitting. Or you could even reassess them in supine. So look over your right shoulder again, and left. Right and left. So you can use that as your reassessment tool. You can get them up into sitting and reassess them. Again, you get them up to sitting, make sure you lower the bed down so that you don't try to stand off the bed. You slide back a little bit further. Another lovely way to do your pivums, if you can, if again it's tricky, it takes quite a lot of practice to get to do this well. Back a little bit further, so you'd be completely supporting the patient's head here, and it gives you great mobility over the neck. And you can really feel everything moving there, it's great.
Just feeling with the right hand there.
Yeah, I'd always feel, I'd always guide the movement in the joint.
You're just feeling it.
Yeah, but you have to have the head completely supported. If Sharon's trying to hold her head up there, you're not going to go anywhere. Relax completely. You'll have to say to patients all the time, just keep relaxing. And then you can do rotation one as well.
You use this as like an assessment and a treatment.
Yeah, more so a treatment. Usually with the assessment, I would just like you can feel it with Sharon. It's actually getting better now. A few pivums if there's any muscle soreness there, usually takes it away, so it's getting better. It's getting harder to find sore area with Sharon. So rotation pivot would be along that lines there, and then you can vary the position of the head depending on really on what you're feeling with your fingertips and what feedback the patient's giving you. You want, I suppose, the patient selection with this, you want someone who will be comfortable in that position, and again I'd be supporting them reasonably well through a little bit of compression of the head, and someone who can relax in that position. So then if you slide back down the head there, and then lower down the bed, and we get you to sit up, Sharon.